Since 1994, safe, fast, and more. Our reliable name, mixcat.com.
Hey guys, Pete with Mixcat. Hope you're doing well today. Not sure if you guys have seen the news, but Bitcoin is actually going through the roof. It's over $4,000, which is incredible. Last night it actually hit 4,100. So we have a new all-time high. Cryptocurrencies are really going crazy. It's pretty amazing. Get a lot of questions from people on trading, on mining, a lot of things cryptocurrency related. But this one's actually dedicated to one of our web developers that work for Mixcat. He's been with us for quite a long time, almost 10 years, and he wants to get into mining. So this is going to be a quick tutorial, and hopefully it helps some other people out also. Today we're going to be using minergate for the miner pool. If you're not familiar with minergate, it's a super easy interface to be able to mine different cryptocurrencies. The currency we're going to focus on today is Monero. Monero is an anonymous currency that you can mine via CPU or GPU. Now you can see the current price of Monero is $46, almost $47, and it's actually ranked number 13 on CoinMarketCap. It's a really neat currency, and it's definitely grown a lot through the years. Now on minergate, you can actually mine with a traditional PC with a graphics card or via CPU. They do make it super easy to use. There's a Windows version, a Mac version, Linux version. What we're going to focus on today is Linux. The reason why we're going the Linux route is we're going to use a cloud VPS that we're going to get a free trial for to be able to basically mine at no cost. Now CPU mining is not the most efficient thing, but with a free trial it definitely is a great way to get started in understanding the mining process. Azure is giving a free $200 to get started, and Google Cloud Services gives $300. So that's plenty to really understand how the service works and get started. Now Azure is going to require a credit card on file as well as a phone number to verify the account. And don't worry, they're not going to charge you a credit card. They'll just put a $1 hold to make sure that it is a valid credit card. And after the trial is up, they give you the option to either renew or sign up with a package. Now after you log in and everything's verified, you should see that you have a $200 credit remaining. So we're good to go here. Over in this menu, we're going to click on New. We're going to go to Compute and Ubuntu Server. They have a couple different versions, but 16 works great. You can also use 14. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create my first VPS. I'm going to call this one XMR because it's Monero, however you say that. I'm going to make a password for this. We're good. Okay. It takes a couple steps here. I'm going to actually look for 4 core. I believe that's the max you can do on the trial. Okay, I'm going to select this one. And we're going to choose all our options. We're just going to do all the basic stuff in here. Let's see here. This does take a couple minutes for it to set up. I'm going to agree to this. And this is going to take a couple minutes. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this video, but you'll see this will be created in a couple minutes here. And then I'll show you step by step how we actually key in all the command line to get that miner step set up. Okay, now you can see the server was deployed and you get this box that pops up. we're going to need to connect to this server, and the way we're going to do that is via SSH. So you'll need a client for that. If you're using Windows, PuTTY is a great client. If you're using Linux, you can do it just via console. I want to copy that. Let me grab PuTTY. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to type in the IP address. 59. I'm going to say yes to this. XMR. Put in the password. Alright, and now we have our console. And in the description of this video, you'll actually see this line by line. The first thing we're going to put in is this apt-get update. This is basically just going to update our server really quick. So we're going to let that run. And what I'm doing is just cutting and pasting. Within PuTTY, if you right click, that's a paste. So I'm going to copy this, right click, hit enter, and it's going to do what it needs to do. Alright, and now we're going to kick off this miner really quick here. Paste that in. Alright, and you can see it's querying the pool, it's going to get its workload. And you'll see the hashing rate here. And it's not super fast, but again, for free, you can't beat this. So we're hashing at 140. If you hit Control-C, that's going to stop the miner from running. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to type in actually up arrow, which is going to give me that line back, the last command that we put in. I'm going to put in no hup. No hup is going to let this miner run, and I can close out the PuTTY window. If I let it just continue to mine and I closed out that PuTTY window, it would actually stop the command and it would stop mining that currency. So no hup is going to allow me to let this thing run and move on to the next server. Now looking back at the overview, you can see that the load is starting to rise on this server. Here I'm going to go back to the console. I click on my server and the stats should refresh. Now we're back on the minergate dashboard and you can see we're up to 171 hash rate for Monero. So the name of the game is we're going to add as many workers as we possibly can into this minergate, and it's going to build us or mine us more currency. Now keep in mind you can do this with any VPS. You can even do this with your traditional PC at home or laptop. You're not going to get much of a hash rate on a CPU typically, but these VPSs are pretty powerful, so it works out pretty nicely. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tricks in cryptocurrency. Also check out mixcat.com. We added a cryptocurrency directory here. This is going to be growing by the day. We'll have everything you want to know about that particular coin with the prices, wallets, how to mine it, and all kinds of great information. So stay tuned for new videos and check out mixcat.com for the latest. In the description of this video, you'll see a sign up link for Minergate. If you use that link, it's going to support the Mixcat channel. We appreciate it. Please share this video with friends, like, and comment. If you have any questions, put that down in the comments and we'll get back to them as quick as we can.
Since 1994, safe, fast and more. Our reliable name, minergate.cli-release.deb.